everybody. It's Jodi K from 94.5 The Moose. I hope everyone's enjoying the sunshine today. Oh, well, it's here. Um, but I'm going to be talking to someone very personal to me and my family, someone that I've worked with before. Before I do that, I just want to introduce myself again. I'm Jodi K. I'm with 94.5 The Moose. I want to thank 106.3 The Core, WSGW AM and FM, and WTLZ, which is KISS 107, which is Alpha Media and Saginaw, our sister stations. We're on all of their Facebooks. I want to talk to you about weddings. You know, I used to be a wedding DJ, and I love everything about the weddings. My daughter, Ashlyn, and her husband, Josh, have been married 10 years in 2 days. And in 2 days, they'll be married for 10 years. And now it's my son's turn to get married. My son, Chad, marrying his high school sweetheart, Jessica. And they come to me and they're like, what do we do? We've never done this before. So, of course, I called my friends at the Glass Slipper, and I'm going to introduce you to their marketing director, Jules King, which she just
Hello.
got married. Hi, she's a Zetto, but she's now a King, and it's been almost a year, which is blowing my mind because I swear you just got married.
I
Um,
know. I feel like it too.
and do you do you that's good though, that's good for you and your husband.
hmm
um you still feel like newlyweds. Do you get that question a lot too? We don't know what to do, we've never done this before.
Yes. So we have quite a few people that when they come in, they've never done a wedding. They've never planned a wedding. They've only been to like a couple weddings as guests, but as guests, you never see the behind the scenes stuff. So we are here to help guide people. I mean, I've been in the industry my entire life. My mom has been in the industry for 25 plus years. So we're always here to answer any and all questions. And there's never a dumb question because, the answers might surprise you.
Yeah, I was up there yesterday, and I got to see you and your mom because we were doing the dress fitting for my future daughter-in-law. And there was somebody said something about wearing depends. Like, this is crazy. Depends, and having freezing them, like wetting them down and freezing them overnight to put underneath your wedding dress. And that was the first time your mom said, "That's a new one," because I
Yeah.
know you guys have heard it all. Um,
Yes.
I don't know if Jess is gonna do that. But so you guys, when people come to you, they don't know where to start, and so they walk in the door. And what do they look like when they walk in?
There's a lot of people that can be sometimes overwhelmed because we have now expanded into 3 buildings. So we have a lot here
Yes.
and we also do a lot at the store. So we just kind of start basically with where they have started. If they're completely from scratch, we usually recommend checking out your main vendors. Like the wedding venue is the biggest one that you want to book right away.
Hmm.
And then we also recommend, looking for a caterer, DJ, and that kind of thing, bartenders. And then
Hmm.
we really get the brides, urge them to pick out their bridal gown, because then from
Yep.
there, once
Yep.
your bridal gown's picked, you pick your bridesmaids dresses, and then your mothers pick their dresses, and then you
Yep.
pick the tuxes, so on
Yeah.
and so forth.
And and not just that, because you guys, you say you're the one-stop bridal shop. You really are,
Mhm.
because not only do you have the dresses, you have the decorations and
Mhm.
beyond, because the coordinator. Now, when my daughter Ashlyn and Josh got married 10 years ago, we used all that, the
Mhm.
decorating and the coordinating. And that takes so much stress off of everything, because and your mom was our coordinator. I say
Right.
Ellen, I did not get married. My it wasn't my wedding, but it just took so much stress off, not only the bride and groom, but the
Mhm.
parents, the
Mhm.
bridesmaids, and all that
Yeah.
fun stuff. So, do you explain a little bit more about that, decorations, and people come in, I don't know what I want.
Right.
Do you kind of
Yes.
guide them through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we would do in that situation is we would first take a look at their date, and see when their date is, and then we'll do a sit down consultation and kind of talk through what their vision is, and see, because every wedding is different. We have a lot of weddings where they want the full package. They want the ceiling draping, they want the lights
Hmm.
and the backdrops and the centerpieces and chair covers and all that kind of stuff. And then we have others that, just want little things here and there. But either way, we'll take care of that stress. We'll come in and set up, and then we also take our stuff away. So then the customer doesn't have to worry about purchasing all these decorations that they're not going to use again and then have to figure out what
Right.
to do after the wedding. We just come in, do our thing, and go. So then there's no stress on their part.
Right. And you guys are so good at it because when you did my daughter Ashlyn's wedding, I think you were there too. I mean, I think you were there the night before to help set up because, like you said, you've been doing this
Probably.
your entire life.
Yes.
And it was it was in the Cuckolin area, Cuckolin Township Hall. That hall did not look like the same hall when we
Hmm.
walked in, and
Right,
you
right.
and you guys, because we had it from Friday to Sunday, so you came in on a Friday and set
Hmm.
it all up, and then Sunday you came. Oh no, actually after the wedding was done at
Hmm.
midnight, and you guys were like waiting at the door, and then you opened the doors, and then took everything down, and it went away. I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Hmm.
That is that like the full package?
Yes, yep. So it's incredible what a simple backdropping can do, even for just the head table. If you decide not to go with the full
Mm-hmm.
package, it's amazing. Just your pictures that you're gonna have during toasts, and just the beautiful backdrop behind you at the head table is something that I feel is very important at a wedding. For brides that
Mm-hmm.
just want that little bit extra to change the space, it really does make a difference. And then they don't have to worry about anything. We're the experts, we know how to do it, we've mastered the craft of it. So you don't have to worry about on Friday stressing out about, oh, we gotta go and decorate the hall, and we gotta do this and we gotta do that, and
Mm-hmm.
nails and hair appointments and whatever else they have to do
Right.
the day before your wedding. We can come in, take care of the whole thing, and then we come back in afterwards. A lot of times midnight after the wedding is what we do,
Mm-hmm.
because Sundays we sleep.
Yeah. We got church
But
and whatnot. Yeah.
right, yes. So then the family doesn't have to worry about it, because a lot of times nobody wants the bride or groom to have to worry about it, but then it falls on, say, the parents or the
Yep.
bridesmaids. But you are also there to enjoy the day with your daughter or son, or with your best
Hmm.
friend or your sister, and you want to take the time and enjoy it with them and not be stressed out.
Right. And the thing is, and if you want all that decorating, with my daughter
Hmm.
Ashlyn's wedding, the wedding we're doing in September is on a much smaller scale, but Ashlyn's
Hmm.
was like
Yep.
400 people. It was pretty big, but we used your coordinating services at the Glass
Hmm.
Slipper, and that was invaluable to all of us as far as
Right.
time went because your mom couldn't make it and she was bummed because she had worked with us the whole time, but she had already committed to something else. And so she sent someone, I can't remember her name, but she was amazing. She was there for the rehearsal.
Hmm. Yep.
She was there the next day. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm talking from beginning to end. And I was just
Yep.
like, wow, how cool is that? Um, so that I can hear your mom. Um, I can hear smiling in the background, and
Yeah.
just the personal touches, and not just with the wedding coordinator, but um, I forgot what it was like when we came down there 10 years ago for my daughter Ashlyn to try on her dress, until we did
Hmm.
it a few weeks ago with my daughter-in-law, and there's pictures up on our Facebook fan page on the Moose page, and I just the you guys just make them feel so special, and
Thank
that
you.
you get the personal touches. And
Hmm.
um I know we were all up there yesterday and she was doing the dress fitting, and I had the twins with me and my granddaughter Nova, and they were running. I'm like, please stop running. But you guys were so nice. And I'm like, don't touch anything. But I mean, just from the beginning to the end. And now, not only no, you do have, we know you do wedding stuff, and I
Hmm.
personally have experienced that. So, but
Hmm.
what about other things? I mean, I know proms and homecomings. Do you carry? I know
Yes.
you guys carry that, but I mean, I don't. I just know a little bit about it. I think we did get prom dresses there. That's right, we did.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, but we did.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. So we do like the special events is what we call them. So we have the homecoming dresses and the prom dresses as well. Um, and we also do like bridesmaids and mothers, and it's not just bridal that we do, but we also offer alterations right in house. We have very
Hmm.
expert seamstresses that take the time and make sure that the client is very happy with the fit of their dress. So we offer that all right in house, so you don't have to worry about taking your dress somewhere else. And so we do that for the prom and the homecoming as well for the special events. And we actually do have homecoming dresses that are coming in hot and heavy at the moment. So we're gearing up for homecoming season right now.
I see some of them on your TikTok. And
Yes.
they are stunning.
Thank you.
Yes. Stunning. You could do a good job on that TikTok. I think I was telling you when we were in the green room before we went on. And so, and you have mother of the bride and groom dress. So
Mhm.
you have all the dresses there.
Yeah.
And bridesmaids. I think we did. Yeah, we went through you with all the bridesmaids dresses. Now
Hmm.
this daughter-in-law, I had to step back because I had to remember again, it's not my wedding. I'm just there
Right.
in support. So, but just the personal touches you guys have, and in 10 years that since, I mean, I've worked with you, I think a little bit longer than that, but for like the proms and that, but the expansion that you guys have done, and every time I go up there,
Hmm.
I notice something a little bit different. Like the chandelier you said was from your wedding.
Yes.
We noticed it. I'm like, what is that?
Yes.
Yes.
So the expansion has been really great because I don't know how we functioned in the just the
I
two
don't.
buildings that
You
we
did
had
it
before.
though, and you're like the
I don't
hottest
know how
place
we did, but we
ever.
did.
Yeah.
So it's really nice now because we have the brand new building, which is towards this way, where it's just the try on room. So
Mhm.
it's for, brides to try on their gowns, and they can have a special little seating area for their family and friends to see them try on their gowns. And it's for bridesmaids to try on their gowns as well. We have 5 fitting rooms in there, and then we also have the alteration side now that's kind of separated, just because those
Mhm.
appointments are a little bit different from each other, but it gives
Mhm.
the brides a more personalized experience and not feel so smushed together in one, small little fitting area. That was something that was extremely important to us because
But it
as we
did
were
work.
growing, yeah,
It
it
did
did
work.
work
I
before. It
remember
just
how
we
amazing
Yeah.
it was. But now when we came back 10 years later
Uh-huh.
for my daughter-in-law, it was like, wow, how did you do that before?
Right.
And you did though. But
Yes,
and it's
yeah, we
like
have a
everybody's
lot more
going to
space
the
now.
glass slipper. Yeah,
Right.
it's nonstop over there. I mean,
Hmm.
um, so now you have all that, and
Yes.
there is, and I think the next time we talk to you, we're going to talk about your new venue.
Yes.
Now you have a place to get married, and
Yep.
for the reception right there in
Yep.
West Branch, and it is absolutely stunning. Now you got, I know you guys are working on it. It's Willow Creek Barn, and with a
Yes.
house that's attached that you can also get too. Um,
Hmm.
that is that's you guys have really expanded.
As if we
I
weren't
mean,
busy enough.
I pass yeah, I pass that house all the time when I go up there. And I've always noticed it, but now I'm really noticing that. When I go up for the Ogama County Fair, I'll be looking at it. I might even pull in the driveway with the moose truck and take a
Hmm.
picture. Um, so it's just absolutely, we're going to talk about that the next time that because we're going to be doing a couple more of these, and I'm going to be coming up there. I think next week I'm going to be doing a live broadcast. So now I know you can talk on the
Yes.
radio. So we're going to get you on. But we're so thrilled to be working with you again. Is there anything else you want to add or?
I think we've covered pretty much all of our bases. If
Yeah.
anybody wants to call to set up an appointment for a bridal looking or a consultation, anything like that, they can call us or they can message us on Facebook. Definitely check
Yeah.
us
And the
out on
numbers.
all our
Mhm.
socials. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely check us out on all our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you check out TikTok, you'll see me dancing like an idiot on there. It's just
I
the
love it.
platform. So
Well, because I've known you since you've been a kid. I mean, and then when you were getting married, and then your sister got married, I'm like, what?
I
She's only
know
6, but she's not.
life has been
Um,
changing.
it's so crazy. I mean, from a personal perspective, who did your wedding? I mean, somebody on the team who coordinated? I know your mom because she had
Yeah.
to enjoy it, and your dad too.
Yes, yes. So it was actually my cousin Pam who she's worked for the store for many, many years. She unfortunately had life changes and she had to move up north, so she can't work for us anymore, which makes us all really sad. But when I contacted her and said I'm engaged, I don't want my mom to coordinate. I want her to be a mother of the bride for the day.
Yeah,
She said, I'll do it in a heartbeat. So
yeah,
she came through for us and was my coordinator. And I don't say it just because I'm a coordinator, because my mom's a coordinator. The coordinator just takes care of the behind the scenes stuff and the things that you couldn't even predict to happen. And that takes
yeah,
all the stress away for the family, the bride, the
yeah.
bridal party, everything. So I
It did
highly,
for
highly recommend
me.
it. Yes.
It did for me because I mean, I was in the wedding business too, but as a DJ, and I've seen all the weddings and I see what could go wrong and I've seen behind the scenes. But the coordinator from the Glass Slipper that handled it, I mean, you guys are pros. I absolutely
Thank you.
such you what yeah. I could gush about you guys all day. You know that. Um, because I feel like you've all grown up and you all grown up in the store. You're a big
Yep.
family. And then I've been doing business with you for so long and coming up there and doing fun things with you. And so it's just to see, it's wonderful to see you guys grow and expand. And then your families and then you got husbands now and
I
extra
know.
sisters in Brazil. And um,
Mhm.
she's from Brazil, right? Your sister?
Yes. Yep. We're working
Yeah.
on getting her home this winter. So
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're adding more people all the time.
yeah,
So,
yeah. We're just
um,
multiplying.
yeah, it's just amazing. So, and next time we talk to you, we're going to talk about Willow Creek Barn and how that's
Yes.
coming along and how people can rent that. But I do encourage our listeners from all of our stations to go check out the Glass Slipper. You can find them on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. They do have a website. What's your website again?
We're currently working on the Willow Creek Barn website. So
Okay, Willow Creek.
we're
Okay,
working on. Yes, yep.
okay.
So for
What?
right now, our website is Facebook.
Okay. Yeah, but for the glass slipper, it's what's the website? You just do it.
Currently it's the glassslipperbridalshop.com,
Okay.
but that we're also revamping because
Oh,
we
okay.
just
Well, yeah, because
we
you're
want a
gonna
better
have to
one.
merge it all. Yeah, you're gonna have to
Yes.
merge it all like a family.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
all right. So I'll be seeing you guys next week. I'm gonna be popping up there. But if anybody needs, if you don't know where to start, just call the glass slipper. At least sit down and talk with them because it really is stress free. You're gonna get a little bit stressed no matter what, but they're gonna take as much as they can away from it. So before we go, I always ask my interviewees, and you're my new. I've known you since you've been a kid, so it's funny. Um, I always ask people who haven't been on here with me before, what are you binge watching right now?
Ooh. Um, right at the moment, my favorite is Bridgerton, but I've rewatched it too many times, so I have to find a new one.
Oh, I have not watched that one yet.
It's
I bet
really
you get
good.
do you get ideas from that from for the
Um,
weddings?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, I based my bridal shower off of Bridgerton. I wanted a tea party, and that's what we did.
That's right. I
Yes.
remember that. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Well, I always ask everyone that because I'm looking for ideas right now. Right now, I'm
Yeah.
watching Claim to Fame.
Ooh.
It's on ABC. It's the Jonas Brothers are on it.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
or one of them or two of them. Franklin, who no one knows about. But anyway, he's the his claim to fame is his famous brothers. So
Right.
it's pretty funny. So all right, well, we're gonna be talking with you. I'm gonna be up there next week, I believe. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I'm going to be up there in West Branch. And if you're looking for ideas and you don't know where to start and you just got engaged, I encourage you and highly, highly recommend. And most of my friends do as well. The Glass Slipper in West Branch. And thank you, Jules. Jules
Thank you.
King, King, not Zettel,
I
King
know.
now. Mrs. King. Oh, that's great. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jules, so much for talking with us today. You have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week.